Hi, I am Dr. N. Kalaivasan, Associate Professor in Chemistry. Today, I am going to discuss about value creation. Values are the beliefs about what's right, what is wrong, and what is important in the life. These values are gained from different sources. Value education is important to give for any individual. The good values have to be invested in the individual's mind right from their childhood. So, in this context, the educational institution play a major role in giving value education to the students from the school age itself. Value education is teaching and learning about the ideals that a society deems important. The aim is for students not only to understand the values but also to reflect them in their attitudes and behavior and contribute to the society through good citizenships and ethics. Values are the principles or standards of an individual's behavior and can help him or her to judge what is important in their life. They reflect one's attitude, choices, decisions, judgments, relationships, dreams, and vision towards their life and surrounding environment. Hence, educating each and every individual about the value education right from the childhood. An individual learns different value from different sources. He or her can learn the value of education from household level, classroom level, and society level. So, in a household level, based on their family traditions, family cultures, relatives, friends, and religious education, books, and customs, this all are the source they can get the value education from the household level. From the classroom level, based on their curriculum, interaction with the peer group, or interaction with their friends, and also from professional learning, they can gain the value education. If you come to the society level, political education, legal education, and social interaction can incorporate the value education to the individual's mind. There are two ways they can acquire the value education. One is innate and another one is acquired. They can acquire the knowledge from various sources. Innate values are the internal values developed from one's own mind and feelings. Examples include love, care, empathy, honesty, aid, etc. The acquired values or the external values, we can get the values from external sources. It can be from one's cultural customs, traditions, habits, and tendencies. So they can harvest the values from various sources. So these are the two types of values one can acquire. So what are the reasons which are causing a moral degradation in a modern world? How the values are degraded? What are the sources means? First thing, a lack of respect for the holiness. Spiritually, it is lacking nowadays. And breakdown of parental control. So the parents are very busy with their works. So they entirely detached from their control. So this is another important reason for moral degradation. The next one is lack of respect for authority, people, and property. So today, generations they do not give the respect for the authority, even the higher authority or the officials. They do not give the respect, and as a people, and also the property, they cannot give respect at all, and breaking of laws and total disrespect for values and regulation. This is another important moral degradation. Crime and corruption. This present situation it increases day by day. The abuse of alcohol and drugs. So you know all about the alcohol is an unavoidable commodity for many life. So it will abuse the abuse of women and children. So recent years, many cases are recorded against the women and children. Many victims are fallen on this category and other vulnerable members of the society, even a weaker society and suppression society. So abusing of the vulnerable members this is another reason for moral degradation and lack of dedication and commitment towards the work and negative attitudes towards work and other people and lack of punctuality, sincerity, and honesty. Lack of skills in carrying out the tasks which lead to lower confidence levels. So these are the reason for degradation of moral values. So value education it can be appraisers by our society. Then only we always the value education. So in Indian government currently promotes value education schools. The Ministry of HRD has taken strong steps to introduce values among the schools and teachers institutions, even in higher education institutions. What are the need for value education in educational institution? So it is very important platform to incorporate or to educate the students community about the values. So the education institutes play a vital role. It give a platform to rediscover of common and shared values as to done in order to unite human beings with the declining traditional values. Teachers or educators passes values to the students both intentionally and unknowingly through their words, actions, and behavior, both in and out of classroom or institution. That is very important. Hence, there is a need for proper and careful planning for designing a value education program. It is an important way to establish a formal learning. And also, the education institutions the students from that institution sometimes face with situation where they are required to take complicated and quick decision and they may involve the use of good values to achieve a good result. Hence, in such cases, value education is helpful to make good and moral choices in that important situations. And also increase of value education in a student's community leads to overall development, good attitudes and values, and also the capacity to think and judge about his or own self. Without any backup, they can think which one is right and which one is wrong. And also, the value education helps in encouraging social and natural integration and helps in differentiation between the right and wrong thing. So it is very important to feed the value education in a academic institution level. Next, you come to the aims and objective of value education. The important aims of value education is a scientific temper of mind can be incorporated and then cooperation among themselves and tolerance level will be increases respect for the culture of other groups. So these things are incorporated. These are the aims of the value education. Next, come to the objective of value education. The main objectives are full development of students' personality in its physical, mental, emotional, and spiritual aspects, and also responsibility and cooperative towards the social things. Creation, development of feelings of respect for individual and society, inducing a spirit of love for the nation, its integration, helping students or children to develop an independent way of thinking. So these things are harvested. These are the objectives of value education. Thank you.